samurai warriors understood something profound. A good life is not built from grand achievements alone. It is shaped by the small actions we repeat each day without fail. These tiny disciplines, practiced with sincerity, become the foundation of who we are now. Today, I want to share with you 12 habits rooted in Japanese wisdom that have quietly transformed my daily life. These are not complicated methods or special techniques. They are simple practices that my grandparents knew, that monks in temples still follow, and that samurai once considered essential to their way of living. If you wish to improve your life even a little, please stay with me until the end. 1. Rise with the sun. The samurai called this practice as hayaoki, and they considered it fundamental to a disciplined life. There is a reason warriors of the past began their days before dawn. In those quiet hours, the world has not yet begun its noise. Your mind remains still, like water that has not been disturbed. The ancient texts speak of this morning stillness as a time when the spirit is most clear and the will is most strong. When you rise early, you are not simply gaining extra hours. You are claiming the most peaceful part of the day for yourself. You begin from a position of calm rather than rushing into chaos. 2. Greet the morning air. The first thing I do after waking is open my window. Even when the air is cold and bites my skin, I stand there and breathe deeply. In Japanese thinking, we call this connection to nature as shizen. We do not see ourselves as separate from the natural world. We are part of it. The air that the earth purifies through the night, when human activity has quieted, is a gift waiting for those who wake early enough to receive it. This simple act of breathing morning air reminds me that I am alive, that another day has been given. It fills me with gratitude before I have done anything at all. 3. Clean your space. There is an old Zen saying, before enlightenment, sweep the floor. After enlightenment, sweep the floor. I once thought cleaning was a waste of time. My room was cluttered, and honestly, so was my mind. Then I learned what monks have known for centuries. The state of your room reflects the state of your inner world. When you clean your space, you are also organizing your thoughts and clearing your spirit. In Zen temples, young monks spend years doing nothing but cleaning. If you think it's punishment, but it's not actually, it is training. They learn that even the smallest task, done with full attention, becomes a form of meditation. Now, I clean my room each morning, not because I must, but because it prepares my mind for whatever the day will bring. 4. Purify through humble tasks. This may sound strange to you. I have developed a deep appreciation for cleaning the toilet. In Japan, there is a belief that those who willingly clean the dirtiest places cultivate humility and attract good fortune. Many successful business leaders here speak openly about this practice. Some temples assign toilet cleaning specifically to their most promising students. The samurai understood that no task is beneath a person of true character. When you approach even unpleasant work with sincerity, you train yourself to find dignity in all things. Since I began this practice, I have noticed subtle improvements in my relationships and even my circumstances. The habit has taught me to embrace what I once avoided. 5. Practice the way of tea. Each morning, I prepare matcha in the traditional manner. This is not simply drinking tea. It is a small ceremony I perform for myself alone. The practice called chado, the way of tea, teaches us to find beauty in simple movements and to anchor ourselves in the present moment. I listen to the sound of the whisk against the bowl. I watch the green foam form. I hold the warm cup in both hands and drink slowly. Sen no Rikyu, the great tea master from the 16th century, said that tea is nothing more than boiling water, preparing tea, and drinking it. Yet, within this simplicity lies everything. Since I began this daily ritual, my morning anxiety has faded. The racing thoughts that once greeted me upon waking have grown quiet. Any warm drink will work for this practice. What matters is the attention you bring to it. 6. Walk in the morning light. The samurai practiced walking meditation as a way to cultivate awareness and calm the mind before the demands of the day. I continue this tradition with a simple morning walk. When sunlight touches your skin in the early hours, your body releases serotonin. You feel naturally lighter, more hopeful. But beyond the science, there is something the old masters understood. Walking slowly and deliberately connects your mind to your body and your body to the earth beneath you. You do not need to walk far. Even 15 minutes is enough. The practice is not about distance or speed. It is about presence. 7. Align your shoes. My mother repeated this phrase throughout my childhood. Make sure your shoes are aligned. When you enter a Japanese home, you remove your shoes and place them neatly at the entrance, pointing toward the door. This small act might seem insignificant, but the samurai believed that how you handle small things reveals how you will handle great things. A person who cannot be bothered to align their shoes is a person who cuts corners elsewhere. A person who takes care even in tiny moments builds self-discipline that serves them in larger battles. This habit taught me that consistency in small things creates the foundation for everything else. 8. Move your body with intention. In Japan, we have a practice called Rajyo Taiso, radio calisthenics. For nearly 100 years, people across the country have performed these gentle exercises each morning. In just over 3 minutes, you move through 13 different motions that stretch and strengthen your entire body. The samurai trained their bodies not for vanity, but for readiness. A neglected body becomes a prison. A maintained body becomes a tool that serves your purpose. I do not believe in complicated workout routines. What matters is moving every day without fail. Even 5 or 10 minutes of deliberate movement accumulates over months and years into something remarkable. 9. Speak gratitude before eating. Before every meal, I say itadakimasu. This word is often translated as I humbly receive, but its meaning runs deeper. When you say itadakimasu, you acknowledge everyone whose effort brought this food to you. The farmers who grew it, the hands that prepared it, and the living things that gave their lives so that you might continue yours. It is recognition that eating is not simply consumption. It is participation in an endless cycle of giving and receiving. I used to rush through this word carelessly. Now I pause and feel its weight. The food tastes better when received with genuine gratitude. 10. Return to water. Japanese people living abroad often say the thing they miss most is the bath, soaking in hot water until the day's tension dissolves. There is a reason our ancestors built bathhouses in every village and why hot springs are considered sacred places. Water purifies not just the body but the spirit. After bathing, your muscles relax, your mind softens, and sleep comes more easily. Throughout difficult times in my life, when stress felt unbearable, the bath was there. It asked nothing of me, it simply offered warmth and acceptance. This humble practice has supported me more than I can express. 11. Return everything to its place. In the tea ceremony, after preparing tea, you must return every utensil to its original position. Nothing is left out of place. Nothing is forgotten. I apply this principle to my entire day. Whatever I use, I put back where it belongs before I sleep. This was difficult at first, but now my home stays naturally organized, and I wake each morning to order rather than chaos. The principle behind this practice is simple. Endings matter as much as beginnings. How you close a task shapes how you will approach the next one. 12. Read before sleeping. The samurai were not merely warriors that you always think of. They were expected to cultivate their minds through study and reflection. The brush was considered equal to the sword. Each night before I sleep, I read for 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes philosophy, sometimes history, sometimes simply stories that bring me joy. This habit creates distance between the noise of the day and the rest my body needs. Reading before sleep replaces the scattered thoughts that might otherwise keep you awake. It gives your mind something worthy to hold as you drift into darkness. These 12 habits are not secrets. They are not special techniques known only to a few. They are simple practices that generations of Japanese people have followed, often without thinking about why. The samurai believed that excellence is not an act but a habit. What you do repeatedly becomes who you are. You do not need to adopt all 12 of these practices at once. Choose one. Practice it until it becomes natural, then add another. There is an old saying I keep close to my heart. First, we make our habits. Then, our habits make us. Start small. Be patient. Trust in the power of daily discipline. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I hope these simple practices bring some peace and improvement to your life as they have to mine. Take good care of yourself.